Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are back with another video. So it is really late right now. It is like 12:10 something. Well, it is 12:10 because last time I looked at the clock it was 12:09. So I'm recording this video very late. Well, because I'm gonna be honest, I can't sleep right now because I got a lot on my mind. So I just thought, why not record a video for my YouTube channel and then I can upload it tomorrow. So with further ado, we're going to get on with this video. So I came up with this video topic because somebody requested this video. So at first they requested a story time about a crazy ex, but I already did that in the past. As you guys don't remember, I did a video about financial abuse in relationships, and I did the video about the crazy ex. So I already did that, but she gave me another video topic, and it's called what's toxic and not toxic. So I felt like that's a very good topic, and I feel like some of you guys might need that advice on what's toxic and not toxic. And I see a lot of stuff on Twitter talking about what's toxic and not toxic, so let's talk about it on YouTube. And I should be a pro at knowing this because y'all, I know that's not a good thing to say, but I'm a little toxic. So let's get on with the video, okay? And I know some of you guys are a little toxic too. It's okay, you can admit it. You can admit it. But let's get on with the video. So before we get on with this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment in the comment section below. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're new, leave a heart at the bottom. And if you're old, say, hey, how you doing? And we're going to get on with today's video. I feel like this video is going to be very interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to title this video is toxic versus not toxic. That's going to be the title of the video. So we're going to start with what's toxic. Okay, what's toxic? Number one thing is always bringing up your exes, because, and I'm going to describe each one. When you bring up your exes, people do not like that. And when I sometimes get in relationships or start meeting new people, I tend to bring up my exes, and people don't like that. So I feel like that is actually toxic in a relationship. Another thing that's toxic in a relationship is not communicating, because I know it's a lot of people out here who just seems to not know how to communicate. And I guess I'm one of them, because I just ruined one of my previous situations that I was, well, one of the girls that I was talking to. So it was because of my communication that can become toxic. Okay, so when you don't communicate, when people who don't communicate always feel the need to argue because they're not grown enough to communicate it back with you, so they feel the need to argue with you, which that's not cool. That can become very toxic in a way. So if you're not communicating, you might want to work on that. I need to work on that too. I need to work on not bringing up my exes and not communicating. Okay, another thing that is toxic is, let me think. I can't really think. Those are the only two things that I can think of. Toxic. Oh, not financially stable. That is another thing that could be toxic in relationships, because if you're not financially stable and the other person is financially stable, that's not going to work out. I mean, even though your financial situation has nothing to do with their financial situation, it's still not going to work out, because you guys want to plan trips and stuff like that. So that could become toxic as well. Okay, for the people with kids, drama. Well, this could be people without kids too. Always bringing up drama or having drama in relationships. That can become very toxic in a relationship. So when you're always the one starting the drama, then you're toxic. Yes, you are toxic if you're always the one bringing up drama, which means starting arguments, starting fights for no reason, and calling your partner out their name, and throwing stuff in their face. Y'all, everything that I'm telling you guys, I went through already. So whatever I'm telling you, I have not went through it. I already went through it already. So that's drama. That's toxic, okay? And another thing that's toxic is, let me think. Another thing that's toxic. Okay, those are the only things that I can think of that's toxic. Okay, what's not toxic is communicating with your partner, being faithful, not cheating. Oh, that's another thing that's toxic. So another thing that's toxic is cheating. If you're always a cheater, you're always going to be a cheater, okay? It's no change in that unless we really see a change in you. But if you're cheating, you're always going to be a cheater. So cheating is toxic. Okay, so that's another thing. So bringing up exes is toxic. Not communicating is toxic. Having all that drama is toxic. And cheating is toxic. I can't think of and being a narcissist is toxic too. What's not toxic is when you actually try to communicate with your partner when you guys are about to get into an argument, but you actually try to work it out and try to communicate things better so there's not a misunderstanding with whatever's going on. What not toxic is being faithful to your partner. Another thing that's not toxic is no drama. So it's basically a reverse of what was toxic. What's not toxic is not bringing up your exes. What's not toxic is being positive throughout the relationship. Oh, that's another thing that's toxic. Another thing that's toxic is when you're always being negative in the relationship. It will not work out. Because if the other person is positive and you're being negative, you guys are going to clash. So you have to make sure you're always positive throughout situations with your relationship. Another thing that's not toxic is not holding grudges. Oh yeah, so that's another thing that is toxic. So when you're holding grudges, that could become toxic because you don't seem like you're the type of person to forgive, and you have to learn to be the type of person to forgive when you're in a relationship, because it's going to be a lot of stuff that happens and everything doesn't need to be held on with a grudge. You got to learn to forgive. So holding grudges is toxic, but not holding grudges is not toxic. Okay. Being financially stable is not toxic. And what else? I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. When you don't have goals, no, I'm not gonna say that. When you don't support your partner, because a lot of people say, well, everybody's not gonna support you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if they need the support, they will want the support. So I'm not trying to hear that. So back to what I was saying. So if you're not supporting your partner, that could become very toxic, because you always need that extra support from who you're with at the time. You know what I'm saying? So everybody needs that extra support when they're in a relationship. And if you don't get that extra support, you might end up start complaining about that, and then that could become very toxic. So I hope you guys are paying attention. So don't argue in relationships, or don't be the one to start the arguments and stuff like that, because that is toxic. So yeah, what else is toxic and not toxic? I can't really think of nothing else. Those are the main things that I can really think of. So I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I hope you guys like this video. We're already, we're 9 minutes in. Wow. Okay. So if you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're new, leave a heart at the bottom. If you're old, say hey, how you doing? And what do I say at the end of every video? Deuces.